Believe in yourself. Short motivational story. Once, in a small village nestled at the foot of a towering mountain, there lived a young boy named Arun. The village was known for its craftsmen and artisans, but Arun was different. He dreamed of being an explorer, though everyone in the village thought the idea was foolish. "You're just a boy," they said. "Explorers are strong, brave, and wise. Stay here and learn a craft like the rest of us." But Arun couldn't shake the feeling that he was destined for more. Every day, he looked up at the mountain and imagined what lay beyond it. One day, after hearing the villagers scoff at his dream again, he decided he would prove to the man to himself that he could do it. With nothing but a small bag of food and his heart full of determination, Arun set off toward the mountain. The path was steep, and it wasn't long before he encountered a thick forest that seemed to stretch endlessly before him. As the trees darkened the sky, doubt crept into Arun's mind. What if they were right? What if I'm not strong enough to make it? But just as he considered turning back, a small, bright bird fluttered down and landed on a branch nearby. The bird chirped happily, flying from tree to tree, seemingly undaunted by the dense forest. Arun smiled, taking it as a sign. "If this tiny bird can fly through the trees without fear, why can't I make it through this forest?" he thought. With renewed courage, Arun continued his journey. The forest gave way to a rocky terrain, where the wind howled fiercely, threatening to push him back. Again, doubts surfaced, but Arun remembered the bird and pressed forward, step by step, telling himself, "I can do this." Finally, after hours of climbing, Arun reached the summit of the mountain. His legs trembled with exhaustion, but as he stood at the peak, the sight before him took his breath away. A vast, green valley stretched far into the horizon, full of possibilities. Arun's heart swelled with pride and wonder. He had done it. Looking down at the village far below, Arun realized something important. The mountain, the forest, the wind, they hadn't been the real obstacles. The true challenge had been believing in himself. Once he had faith in his own strength, nothing could stand in his way. From that day on, whenever Arun faced a challenge, he remembered the journey up the mountain. He knew that no matter how hard the path seemed, the most important step was always believing that he could make it. And with that belief, he could do anything.